All right, here it is, kids. Hi. Thank you. You gonna carry it and open it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, let's open it. Okay, you help me.
Okay.
What else is in there? Look. No way. We get to experience getting our own book shipped to our house from Amazon. So fun. Are you cooking, Viv?
Yeah.
How about you, Zoe? Yeah.
No avocado, just I put these veggie roll things.
That looks so good. You chopped us a yummy meal.
And you made Mom a smoothie.
I love kiwi.
And you made Dad what's this? A lemon apple smoothie.
So
And a
good.
banana smoothie. And some ice water.
Nice.
It's
Cheers.
delicious. Are you gonna be a chef like Mom?
Yep.
And do your own cookbook?
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about what is in the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook besides just the 75 delicious recipes, besides those incredible mix of both raw and cooked meals, juices, smoothies, savory breakfasts, nourishing lunches, hearty dinners, delicious guilt-free snacks and desserts that will keep you feeling so nourished and satisfied. What's beyond that is the 40-day meals, movement, and mindfulness plan. So not just a meal plan, but all things eat, move, and rest for 40 days. And then on top of that, Dusty and I share our individual health and healing journeys, our story from start to finish in more depth than has ever been shared before on any podcast or even on our channel. I feel like I learned so many things about myself just from writing it. So it was a really beautiful process. And then I love this section where we go into things like the plant-based food pyramid, which we designed together. And then on top of that, we've got essential nutrients and potential supplements, a great chart sharing all about where to get particular nutrients from foods and where you might want to actually take a supplement and what the function of those nutrients is. And then I love this one, simple swaps and easy upgrades. We talk about things like oil, refined sugars, gluten and wheat, soy, table salt, eggs, dairy and meat, and how to make simple swaps. And then another fun one is this Eat the Rainbow chart, talking about different colored foods and what their benefits are. Tons of great tools. There's also things in here for plant-based pregnancy, baby and child, things about troubleshooting for digestive distress and other things like food sensitivities. We've got cravings, tips for choosy eaters. This one is a good one. On top of that, we share our philosophy on living a happy, healthy, balanced life. And if you're part of the Eat, Move, Rest family, then you know Eat, Move, Rest is that philosophy. So we break down eating your best, moving your best, resting your best. So I really, really love that breakdown. This is the Meals, Movement, and Mindfulness Challenge. It tells you what to do for days 1 through 10, which is where we focus on the meals. And then days 11 through 20, we focus on movement, but we are also still incorporating meals. So it builds upon itself. And then finally, days 21 through 30, we're adding another layer, which is rest. And then for the final days, it's Eat, Move, Rest, days 31 through 40 and 41 and beyond. But 31 through 40, those days are where you get to kind of piece together and start to take the training wheels off, so to speak, and kind of develop your own Eat, Move, Rest habits and patterns based upon the content from the previous days in the challenge. And then just a little touch of empowerment to take you beyond the 40 days, because Dusty and I started with 40 days going plant-based. And so we thought, 40 is a very symbolic number. It's in the Bible many, many times. I feel like it might take a little bit extra oomph for most people to really set into a good rhythm and find momentum. So also got to give a shout out because I just flipped open to this page. This was one of my most popular Instagram recipes and blog recipes from way back in the day. I'm not currently blogging since I've been working on this for 3 years, but this is a tried and true favorite if you love Girl Scout cookies but don't want all the yuckies that come with it. Hey you guys, back at home in Florida, and tomorrow we get to head up to Tampa to go on the local news there and essentially do like the same type of demo we were supposed to do at Fox and Friends when we were in New York. So that was actually a really perfect warm-up. Like, oh my gosh, the first time I'm doing this is on national live TV. Well, since that didn't happen, it kind of gave me some direction and a little bit more confidence and clarity going into this type of thing. So we're gonna go up to Tampa and it's going to be pre-recorded and then it's gonna go live 2 days later. So again, a little bit of the jitters getting worked out thanks to all of this. And I am prepping our rainbow mango pad thai, which is in our book. It actually is one of Amazon's editor's picks and top new release in our category on Amazon. Anyway, I'm gonna create the whole recipe, just a smaller version of it, so I can have a plated visual of the finished product. And then on set, I'm gonna actually be prepping the meals. Yeah, it's gonna be an early morning, but we're looking forward to it. So this is my favorite tool. This is like a small mini spiralizer. You can do thick or thin zoodles on either end. I've got my shredder. This is a julienne peeler for the carrots. And then finally slicing some bell pepper, red cabbage, some green onions, and the star of the show, mango. Fingers crossed it's a good one. It's really hard to find good mango. And then for the dressing or the sauce, you can use almond butter or peanut butter. Typically, I like to go with a raw almond butter. It's my favorite flavor, but peanut butter is amazing too. And then we're also gonna use lime, raw garlic, ginger, tamari, maple syrup, blend it up, or you can whisk it. And then to top it, we're gonna drizzle that sauce on top of all of these shredded spiralized zoodles, and then we're gonna top it with sesame and hemp seeds. So there are a handful of reasons why I love this recipe. Number one, it's completely raw, ripe and rich with colorful rainbow living foods, and life breeds life. So if you wanna feel more alive and light and energetic and clear, raw foods for the win. And I also love this recipe because it's really easy to source all of these ingredients and they're very inexpensive, and that's something that we tried to use as a through line in the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook. We wanted all of these recipes to be very simple, straightforward, easy to find, easy to prepare, and delicious to enjoy. Third, I love this recipe because a lot of times I get in a salad rut with the same old, leafy greens and just chopping and dropping things into a bowl. And sometimes I just want it to have a different taste and texture, and this recipe definitely delivers on that. I will also say one of our favorite types of cuisine is Thai, but the pad Thai that you get at most restaurants is going to be loaded with SOS, which is salt, oil, and sugar. Save our souls. So too much of those can be detrimental to your health. So this is going to give that delicious pad Thai taste in a raw rainbow delicious way that's going to love you back. I love this handheld spiralizer. It's just a lot easier than the big clunky ones. So I didn't really show you guys this trick, but you can use a spoon to peel your ginger. It works so much better than like a peeler or cutting it off. And then once you've got the skin off, you can actually kind of grate it too. It actually works really slick.
From the heart of the Midwest to kitchens around the country, one social media power couple is taking a new approach to nourishment and inviting you along the journey. The Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook, 75 colorful recipes to nourish your whole body, feed your family, and have fun along the way, is a new book by authors and life coaches Erin and Dusty Stanzik. And Erin is joining us now along with one of her favorite recipes. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me on. I'm glad to be here. Having a whole food, healthy, plant-based diet has laid the foundation for me to have 3 successful pregnancies and beautiful young children.
Wow.
And it's just been so much fun to get to navigate this with them and set a great example.
Well, you do set a great example, not only for your family, but so many others out there. And that's why I'm excited to talk about one of the recipes from your new book, the Rainbow Mango Pad Thai.
Well, you guys, I am waiting outside of the news center. Just finished my segment on the Tampa news, waiting for Dusty and the kids to come get me. Honestly, I feel like the first question she asked me, I kind of like just blacked out and went for it. So I'm like, did I answer that right? Or did I go off on a tangent like I tend to do? I don't know. But I will say that the anchor was very good at like directing and keeping things concise and moving along. So yeah, it went really well, I think, overall, but that remains to be seen watching the playback. So fingers crossed that I didn't, I literally feel like I just went into like this, like almost like an autopilot, but I hope it went well. You've got to be kidding me. Should we go back to this little area over here? All right, kids, smile. Whole Foods for the win. What do you got? The best tropical medley ever.
Oh, mango, my favorite.
Zoe! Hi, sweetie. What else did I grab? These look super good, and they all have only 6 ingredients. Bearded Brothers. They're organic. So look at these ingredients. These are like super, super great. And 7 grams of protein. Pretty good for a little bar. So yeah, almond butter jelly, chocolate fudge, cinnamon roll. And just the cutest little peach. Yeah. Who wants to give Zoe a bite of a kiwi?
Me.
Okay, grab me a fork bite and I'll give it to her. Thank you. Oh, let's see. You have a bite?
Oh, that's a big one.
Let's see. Kiwi. Okay, so I just made some of our superfood brownies because tomorrow we're going to be going on Chef AJ Live to, of course, talk about the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook, expand on raising a healthy plant-powered family. I'm going to do a recipe demo and talk about these and why we love our superfood baked goods so much. And the food demo I'm going to be doing live is our raw rainbow colored wraps. If you guys weren't able to tune in live for Chef AJ, I will actually pop the link below for the recorded episode so you can go and watch that too. All right, you guys, it has been a whirlwind of a day. I just want to say thank you again so much to all of you who have supported us through this entire process, from the beginning of our social media, the blog, our YouTube channel, starting a family, and now birthing essentially our 4th child, the Happy Healthy Plant-Based Cookbook, and releasing it into the wild today. So we are super, super thrilled and excited for all of you to have it in your hands, or hopefully soon. And again, just thank you so much for all of your support, for being there for us over the years. Or if you're new here, then welcome. We are super excited to continue our Eat, Move, Rest message and mission with all of you. And in case you find certain aspects of us or our lives unrelatable, like, we're all different, right? But at the end of the day, remember, our house still looks like this a lot of the time. Not even sure how long it's going to take us to dismantle Christmas, but that's okay. That's the least of our worries. This is seriously just like a mess everywhere. Everything we need for tomorrow. Kitchen's kind of chaotic. It gets worse, trust me. Oh my goodness. Got Mr. Mossy over in the corner. And it gets worse yet. Laundry from before we left for Nebraska. And then all of the unpacking we have to do from our trip to Nebraska. Kids are in the shower. Bed kind of a mess. So never in my wildest imagination did I ever think that my dwelling place would look or feel the way that it looks and feels right now. I'm definitely more type A, clean freak, control freak, but my word for the year is confidence, and maybe this will resonate with you. The reason I chose confidence is because not just to give off this like persona or facade of confidence, but to truly feel confident in my soul, not just like for something like public speaking, but confidence in the process, confidence in my faith and trust in God, fully just here for it and surrendering to the process. Like, I'm so confident that God's got me and that there is a light at the end of some of these crazy tunnels. Even good ones can feel dark sometimes because it's a lot.